Are you a Jennifer Lawrence fan? Well, I know many people are because she's just so likable. Well, she's given birth to her first child, and we have to talk about it. We've got everything you need to know about Jennifer Lawrence and some other celebrity news as well. So grab a seat and let's jump right into it. Jennifer Lawrence gives birth. Jennifer Lawrence has given birth in LA. Her first child is with husband Cooke Maroney. Back in February, TMZ had reported that the two had given birth. Jennifer Lawrence stepped out of the house on March 2nd and looked like a beautiful mother who was ready to enjoy her hike. We are so happy for both of them. Back in September 2021, Lawrence made an announcement that she was pregnant. She was showing it off in multiple outings, so everyone was very excited for the big day. It's been 2 years since she and Cooke have been married in the Belcourt, which is a mansion in Rhode Island. However, it hasn't always been a sure thing with Cooke. Lawrence was with Nicholas Hoult from 2010 to 2014, followed by Chris Martin in 2015, and then director Darren Aronofsky from 2016 to 2017. She started dating Cooke in 2018, and now they're married and with a child. They met because of mutual friend Laura Simpson. Lawrence says that her husband is the greatest human being, and we're so happy they have found each other. If you're going to spend the rest of your lives with someone, then you should think that they are the greatest person, right? She went on to talk about how she wasn't even in a place where she wanted to get married. However, when she met him, she knew that he was the one for her. That's so sweet. You know, you hear a lot about how people don't look for love and then they meet the person they want to marry. That's the most beautiful thing that anyone could possibly go through. She's very lucky to have been able to find someone that she wants to spend the rest of her life with. We also know that Lawrence is quite private about her marriage, and that's understandable. Anyone would be when you're in the public eye. However, she did tell Heather McMahon that her husband doesn't mind her having sleepovers. She explained in an interview that she and her best friend used to have sleepovers all the time. However, she thought that when they both got married, that the sleepovers would come to an end, but they haven't. Her best friend comes over and sleeps in the same bed as Lawrence, while Maroney sleeps in the guest bedroom. Everyone likes it when their partner is so supportive of friendships. What do you think about their marriage? What do you think the baby is like? We'll have more news on the baby when they actually make any kind of statement. But right now, we have nothing. What do you think the nursery looks like? Stars who have shared the screen after marriage. Many celebrities have gotten married to each other and are living their best lives in private. However, some have been lucky enough to work with their partners even after marriage. And we love to see the dynamic on screen. We've got John Krasinski and Emily Blunt, who have appeared in a lot of the same projects. The first time they worked together really closely was when they were in A Quiet Place, which debuted in 2018. Blunt said in an interview in 2019 that many people told her not to work with her husband because it would hurt their marriage. However, her favorite thing was to work alongside her husband. She says that they ended up becoming closer because of the project and don't want to get a divorce at all because of it. That all sounds absolutely amazing and very rewarding as well. Another couple that comes to mind is Kristen Bell and Dax Shepard. Bell was directed by her husband in his remake of Chips in 2017. She said that it was hard to play her role because she had to be mean to him while they were filming. Her biggest problem is the fact that she likes her husband a lot, but I bet it was a lot of fun on that set with the two of them together. You also have the likes of Amy Poehler and Will Arnett. They have 2 sons, Archie and Abel, and were married from 2003 to 2016. Yes, they're not together anymore, but while they were married, they were in a lot of projects together. They both starred in Spring Breakdown, Blades of Glory, The Secret World of Arrietty, and Monsters vs. Aliens. Arnett also showed up in Parks and Recreation for a bit as well. Can you think of any more celebrities that have worked together after tying the knot? Can you think of any that might have had troubles after working together? Also, keep watching because we have some more celebrity news for you to enjoy. Famous people who give back. Many famous people have been giving back over the years, and it's good to see. Think about Angelina Jolie and how much she has shown that she cares for others. She helped the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, and it ended up with her being named a UNHCR Goodwill Ambassador in 2001. Then in 2006, 2006, she launched the Maddox Jolie Pitt Foundation with her ex-husband Brad Pitt. This organization helps give aid to humanitarian crises around the world. Also back in 2010, the former couple made a $1 million contribution to Doctors Without Borders. Either way, we're sure that these two have helped a lot of people and maybe inspired many people to help as well. Beyoncé is another celebrity who is out there making a difference. She even has a BET Humanitarian Award and a DoSomething.org title. All of this shows just how much she has been giving back in secret. Also, she ended up creating the Bay Good initiative. This initiative helped her work with UNICEF so they could bring clean water and sanitation to the East African country Burundi and help bring mobile coronavirus testing to Houston's Black community. Also back in April 2020, the organization said that it would donate money to mental health charities during the pandemic. That's really important because there were a lot of mental health problems happening during the pandemic. It's good that they worked to bring that support to the people that needed it because their mental health is just as important as others. If you know who Shawn Mendes is, then you would like to know that he has also worked with some helpful organizations like DoSomething.org and the American Red Cross. On top of that, he founded the Shawn Mendes Foundation back in 2019, which is a nonprofit that aims to inspire his fans to create positive change. He really wanted to launch a foundation that works with his fans, so he and them can work together to create positive change and empower young change makers at the same time. That's really good because it probably brings in a lot of thoughts and ideas that young people have. Getting them involved at a young age is a great way to influence them to create change for the rest of their lives. The latest celebrity to help in crisis is Gigi Hadid. She has been very vocal about many things, like the tragedies that are happening in Palestine, but she's also begun speaking up about what's happening in Ukraine. Hadid is going to donate her salary from fashion shows to victims of war, and that's really helpful. She's going to be giving money from her fall 2022 shows to those that are suffering from war. Having this support and global awareness on these issues is a good way to continue helping those in need. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds are also working as a couple to donate to what's happening in Ukraine. They tweeted that they would match a donation up to $1 million to UNHRC, so there is double the amount of support. All of this money that is going towards a good cause is sure to help people relocate, provide food and clothing for those that need it, and much more. We also want to mention Bethany Frankel, who's a former Real Housewife of New York City. She's also helping Ukrainians fleeing their homes with her Be Strong nonprofit. Just 2 days after the invasion started, she said that there was $10 million on the way to help, and another $1.5 million was already raised. On top of this, she has created crisis kits that help with sudden homelessness, while also making sure that refugees get cash cards as well. Right now, the cash cards provide $1,500 to $2,000 for every family so they can escape. However, she said that the money could increase depending on what happens. That's really helpful for those that are fleeing and need to buy tickets fast or need a way to fuel their cars. Well, on that note, we've reached the end of this video. What do you think about Jennifer Lawrence becoming a mother? What about all of these celebrities helping those who need it? Should there be more of it? Should other rich people be donating and helping those in need? Leave a comment down below and let us know.